again, everyone. We've got another Dota 2 play here that we're going to take a bit of a walkthrough, analyze, break it down for you. This is a clip from the StarLadder I-League Invitational number 2 from the Grand Final, Team Liquid versus TNC. This clip is actually from Game 2 of the Best of 5 series, and in this video I want to address a concept that affects every single Dota player. Professionals are not exempt from this, and that concept is the overcommitment, otherwise known as diving, of an opponent. So what we're going to see in this clip, Team Liquid spots out an enemy here, hanging out all by his lonesome. They're going to try and kill him off, and they're going to significantly dive underneath this tower in order to try and get it. Now, one of the things that a lot of Dota players do when they're playing is they get caught up in the heat of the moment. They don't have the time to step back and look at things from a bigger picture, from a more analytical perspective. So a lot of the times these dives end up committing too many lives, too many resources for a benefit that's not necessarily what you're looking for. And in fact, a lot of the times it can actually turn against you and actually benefit your opponent more than it actually would have benefited you. And that's what we're about to see here. Liquid are about to dive onto this hero here. They're going to dive way too far under the tower, and TNC are going to respond by rotating a decent number of their teammates into the fight, and it turns into a fight that Liquid loses the advantage in. So let's start up the clip so you can see what I'm talking about here. So the Leshrac just trying to farm away. He gets jumped in on here. They don't have enough to kill him off just yet, and now you see this. Leshrac is now beyond the tower. If Liquid wants to continue going for this kill, they're going to have to dive significantly far, but as you can see, there's already one TNC player nearby ready to help, and we've got another one TPing in. So already we can see these two Liquid players are about to be outnumbered in a matter of just 2 or 3 seconds. As we can see, there's the initiation, there's the TP in. They turn this around, the rest of TNC arrive as well, and now you can see Team Liquid, they have to retreat. They lose one. They manage to find a couple of kills on the backside with the bear and that Radiance burn, but at this point, as I'll pause it again there just for the sake of the viewer, at this point Liquid have already traded this, and they've traded it poorly. They've killed off a support Leshrac here, and it's cost them one of their 2 primary carries in the Shadow Fiend. Now at this point, if you're Team Liquid, this isn't necessarily a fight that you want to take, but the problem is you've rotated so many people up here, and you're so deep into enemy territory that you can't safely extract yourself from the fight, and TNC knows this. So what TNC do is they take advantage of this situation. They're going to push in and actually force the fight, as we can see here. Now, TNC aren't going to be without their own losses in this fight, but as we can see, the benefits for them are far outweighing the costs. And as we're looking on, Liquid see they can't run away from this fight. They're absolutely stuck here. The TP out even gets canceled by that Yule Scepter, and TNC just come away the absolute victors of that fight. They lose a couple of heroes, yes, but the gains that they get far outweigh the initial losses. And as we can actually see, we look at this fight recap, despite the fact that the Leshrac and the Sand King both died in that fight, and the Leshrac even bought back into the game, the 4 kills that they got on the opponent means that they actually have over 1,000 net worth change in their favor. And all of that happened because Team Liquid dove too far. They overcommitted, and in the long run, the gold that they would have gotten for killing that Leshrac, had they gotten that kill and been able to escape, is nowhere near close enough to counteract the amount that they lost by overcommitting for that kill. So that is just a little example there. Not even the pros are immune to those heat of the moment overcommitment plays. But the idea is, if you're out there and you're playing right now, try to take a step back, try to look at things from a bigger perspective, try to think to yourself, can we actually afford to do this? Do the benefits outweigh the potential risks? And a lot of the time the answer is yes. But when the answer is no and you do it anyway, then you end up in a situation just like Liquid did here in this game. So I hope that's been a little bit of a primer for you. Hopefully in your upcoming games you try to look at things with a little bit of a clearer head. And thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.